Okay, boys, listen up, please. Listen up. Now, it is a big game today as we go out there and we're going to test ourselves against the best, the defending champions and the top of the Central League. Now, Hayashi, the hit streak is dead, but I tell you what, 28 games is a hell of an effort, so let's get out there today and let's start a new streak and go and beat 28. Now, we're going to need to be tight in the field and we're going to need to score runs with the bat. But if we can do that, I know that, who's pitching today? Kikuchi. We're going to need to score a lot of runs with the bat. But if we do that, Yusi, try and remember, mate, that you used to be good. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to episode 10 at the Nippon-Ham Fighters on the Baseball Journeyman. And today we have a top of the league clash. It's the two best teams in the Japanese league. We face the Hanshin Tigers, and it's going to be a massive test for us. Not too much has happened off the field since last episode. Sato's picked up a little bit of a day-to-day knock. He's been missing for a little while with knee tendonitis. I can't remember if that happened since last episode. I don't think it did. So he's been missing for a while now, but he'll be back soon. I just put him on the DL list just to make sure he had a full recovery as quickly as possible. So he's missing for this one. Nobody else has picked up any injuries. You can see by the standings, we continue to come back to earth a little bit. Let's have a quick look at the schedule and see how we've gotten on. We have won 11 of 20, so just over 500 since last episode. Now, we left off with the 4-1 win here. We then played the SB Hawks, SoftBank Hawks, I think it is. We lost game 1, 6-0. We did come back and got progressively better. And if you look at game 3 here, 8 runs we got in the first innings, and then 4 runs in the 7th. That was a Mokomaru grand slam. So the catcher continuing to just defy logic why he is batting so well this season. But yeah, grand slam for him, which is magnificent stuff. Then we played Chiba, we swept them, wonderful stuff. In game 2 here, the 5-3, we got all 5 runs in the 9th, so we snatched victory from the jaws of defeat in that one, and that included a Yamazaki grand slam, so we had not quite back-to-back slams, but one game in between, and 2 grand slams. Yamazaki was on this occasion. He should be a little bit better than I think he is, but he's improved his stats from last season. I'll show you everybody's stats before we go into the game so you can have a closer look. But yeah, so 2 grand slams already since last episode. Spoiler alert, that kind of is it for grand slams. But we swept them, which is brilliant. Then we played Oryx. We lost game 1 in extra innings, which was frustrating, but we did scrape out 2 narrow wins to get the edge of that series. Then we played the Lions. Now, this is the team that is we're battling with for top of the division. We won the first 2 games. Game 1 here, we had 7 runs in the first, which was magnificent. And then we just kind of took most of the rest of the afternoon off. But, you know, if you get it done in the first innings, you get it done in the first innings. Nakamura, you can see there with a 3-run home run as well. He has been in quite the form. So that was that. We lost game 3 of the series in extra innings again. Would have been really nice to sweep them. Then we began the interleague play, and this is where things started to go a little bit wrong for us. We played, is this Yokohama, I think it is. We lost game 1. We won game 2. And if we have a look here, 7 runs in the second. All the runs came there. But you'll see there, only 1 hit for them. It was a magnificent 1-hit shutout. 3 walks from Kawano. You can see he's a very good pitcher, only paying him $1 million as well. And he has been magnificent for us this year. So, yeah, a 1-hit shutout for him, which is magnificent stuff. Then we lost the 3rd game in the series, a deciding game again in extra innings. So close there. No, this is Yokohama. Then we played Yokohama. We won game 1, 7-5. We lost game 2, a bit of a, not quite a thumping, but certainly not great. And then we got just a narrow loss in game 3 of that series, which was disappointing to lose that. Then comes the series against the Hanshin Tigers. We've gone 0-2 against them. We lost, as you can see there, 2-4 in the first game, 7-1 in the second game. The annoying thing about this, and we can't complain too much because we only got 3 hits and 1 run ourselves, but if we go and have a look at the picture, 1 earned run. They scored 7, only 1 of them was earned. Errors absolutely crucifying us in this one, and we need to be better. But like I say, we only scored 1 ourselves, so it's not like we can complain too much. But yeah, Arihara absolutely screwed over there. Defense massively letting him down on that one. So a quick look at the expanded standings, and we can see that we are half a game up. it looks as though the other team, the SoftBank Hawks, have a game in hand. So they are potentially, if they win that, equal with us. You can see our last 10 interleague has not been friendly to us so far, which is a bit of a shame. But it kind of, I guess it's a case of it is what it is, isn't it? We can see that the Tigers who are playing today, they are high flying. Yeah, I mean they're playing at 650, we're at 550, so they're a very, very good team. So if we can take something off them here, that would be magnificent. You can see that Hayashi's hit streak ended at 28, which is a magnificent effort. Thank you to Will on the Discord. Again, link to the Discord in the description. He posted for a Google search the records for hit streaks, and 28 is within the top 10. So it was a truly historic run of games there by Hayashi. I'm hoping. Now that the run is done, he won't completely fall off a cliff in terms of his form, but he's still batting over 350, which is he's having a career season basically. So let's just hope that continues for us. Now everybody's stats for the season. Let's have a quick look at the pitching side of things. The big disappointment, and he does get the start today, is Yusei Kikuchi. ERA of just under 450, ERA plus of 87. His whip is 142. He's got a positive WAR, but only just. And considering we're paying him over $5.5 million a year, that's disappointing. We need and we expect more from him. His ERA, look at that, he's almost doubled his ERA from last season. So he's having a poor year. Let's hope he can get back on form. Otherwise, though, I'm relatively happy with how most of the pitchers are doing. And if we go and have a quick look at the hitting side of things, it's not going too badly. The big pickup from last season from last episode is Nomura. You can see his batting average is up to 240 odd now, so he has kicked on. Both the catchers are hitting quite well, Cobra Kai and Mokumaru, which is fantastic. The big disappointment, I think, with the bat has been our first baseman, Kiyomiya. You can see his batting is down below 200 now. He is the star of the team usually he's still leading the way on RBIs. But we expect a little bit more from him. So hopefully he's going to pick up his form soon. But otherwise, it's going quite well. All right, let's go and have a look at these lineups for our game against the Tigers. So you can see these matchups aren't too bad. It's going to be Hayashi leading us off playing third base. Panic, who is back from injury, he bats second in left field. It's Hosokawa at second base batting third. Kiyomiya, we're keeping faith with him cleaning up at first base. It's Kikuchi, the young right fielder, he's in right field. He actually won Rookie of the Month for last month as well, which was great to see. Hector Leon, the shortstop, bats six. Okuyama, the center fielder. Now he has come in to replace Sato, and he's done quite well. Very, very good defensive player, but I thought we'd give him a run out there in center field, and he's hit 4 home runs in how many games has he had? 20 starts. So he's not 1 in 5 is not bad. So he's doing a good job. The catcher is Mokumaru. He's doing a wonderful job there as well. Kikuchi, of course, interleague play away from home. There is no designated hitter, so he's going to bat this one. He is up against Akiyama for them. A good control pitcher. Otherwise, there's nothing particularly special about him. His ERA this season is 4.50, so the ERAs are roughly the same. His whip is worse. His ERA plus is better. His WAR is also worse. So, it's not the strongest pitching lineup. The hitting lineups don't look as if they're too badly against us, so who knows? Maybe we can take one off the Tigers. It would be a massive, massive disappointment if we were to go to the team that's basically we're up against, to be the best team in baseball and get swept. But, I mean, we'll see how we go. And it's not like we can really point to too many injuries. Sato, yes, is missing, but it's not like he's been batting up a storm, and we've got a player that's just as good out there in center field. Hayashi's 0-2, and he starts us off watching strike 3 go past, and we know how much I love that. And it's going to bring up Panic now. Good to have him back, batting .311 so far this season. 3-1 is the count. Panic pops it up, and that will be 2 away as center field has a very simple catch out there. And as I said, that's 2 away. In comes Hosokawa, who's batting .267 this season. 1-2 is the count, and he strikes out as well, and that was not the best first innings for us. Kikuchi's going to come out. He's got to come good, doesn't he, surely? It's their center fielder, Funakoshi, coming up. He's batting .192 this year. Come on, Yusei. The leaky faucet, as he was christened in our time at the Mariners. That's a ground ball. Hector Leon has that. Over to first, 1 away. A nice strong start there for us. In comes Sasaki, who's batting .174 this season. It looks as though their 3 and 4 hitters are their main weapons, and we've given them a little bit of ammunition by a 4-pitch walk of Sasaki. In comes Oyama, who's batting .298 and in a hot streak. 1 and 2 is the count on him. Come on, Kikuchi. That's a ground ball. That could be a double play. There's one. Hosokawa can't turn it, but we do get the man at second. In now comes Nishino, who is batting .269 this season, but also in a hot streak. 1 and 2's the count. Kikuchi gets a ground ball. It's their third base. Hayashi over to first, and that'll do it. We get out of that first innings, only giving up the walk. It is Kiyomiya coming up to lead us off in a slump, batting .199. Come on, mate, get yourself out of it. 0 and 1's the count. Kiyomiya hits it up the middle, and that is going to be a lead-off single for the first baseman. Wonderful stuff. All right. First hit of the ball game. Let's see if we can work on this now. It's Kikuchi, the youngster, batting .275 this season. What can he do? 2 and 1's the count. Kikuchi smashes it down the left field line. That should get Kiyomiya at least to third. Can he turn and come home? He does not. But it's a double for Kikuchi. We have 2 on, runners at second and third with no one out. And this is a golden opportunity to take the lead as Hector Leon comes in, batting .239 this season. 2 and 2's the count. At least you swung at it, mate. Leon goes down on strikes. In comes Okuyama. First time we've seen him bat on YouTube. Batting .206 this season. 1 and 2 is the count. Don't strike out. He does strike out. And just like that, there's 2 away. And it's Mokamaru, the catcher, who's having a wonderful season. Batting .288. What can he do? First pitch swing. Oh, and he's going to drive in 2 runs. He continues to have a wonderful season. And that is a 2 RBI double for Mokamaru. And that brings up the pitcher, Kikuchi. Let's see if the other Kikuchi can do something for us. No, he cannot. But Mokamaru's 2 RBI double gives us a second innings lead. It's 2-0 to the Ham Fighters. Let's see what use he can do against Inui, who is batting .209 this season. It's a full count. Don't lose the leadoff man, mate. He pops it up. Hector Leon's going back. He makes the play. That is 1 away. Excellent stuff. Akita comes up now. He's batting .178 this season. 1 and 2's the count on him. He strikes out. I tell you what, their batting averages for the best team in the league are not fantastic. They're obviously a pitching team. That guy comes up to bat. Oh, hits him with a 1-2 pitch. That's a man at first for Fujita, who is batting .227, their catcher. 1 and 2's the count, and that is well hit. It is straight to Kikuchi out there in right field, though. And we get out of that. We still have our lead. We haven't given up a hit as of yet. And it's Hayashi to lead us off. He's 0 for 1 today. Full count. Have you swung the bat once yet, Hayashi? That's how you got your hit streak, by swinging it. Panic comes in to bat. He's batting 0 for 1 today, of course. 1 and 2's the count on him. Panic gets it down that left field line again. And that should be a 1-out double for Panic. He is really quick. I don't think he's quick enough to get the third, though. He stands up at second. And with 1 away, this is another chance to extend this lead. Hosokawa comes up now. He's 0 for 1 today. 0 and 1's the count. He has swung at something that looked to be a country mile inside. Pops it up to centre field, and Panic cannot get himself to second. And that's 2 away as Kiyomiya comes up. He's 1 for 1. Can he go 2 for 2 and drive in a run? It's a loose pitch that gets Panic over to third. It is 0 and 2 though. What can Kiyomiya do? We know he's not afraid of an 0-2 pitch. On this occasion though, at least he swung at it, and that ends the innings. Top of the third done. We're 2-0 up. It's Akayama, their pitcher, coming up to bat. He's batting 60. I don't know how you say that. 0.67 anyway. Doesn't matter what it is because he's out. First pitch swing, and that is 1 away. Up comes Funakoshi, who is batting 0 for 1 today. That is a ground ball. Hector Leon goes over, makes the play. Wonderful stuff. 2 out. And so far so good for Kikuchi on the mound. Sasaki comes in. Did he walk, I think, last time up? He gets hit this time. That's what you get for walking, mate. Apparently. And it's going to bring up Oyama, who's 0 for 1. But in a hot streak, of course. That is a ground ball. Kiyomiya has it over to the base. That'll do it. They are still hitless through 3. We're 2-0 up. We have given up a base runner in each innings, though, thanks to some wayward pitching. It brings up Kikuchi, who is 1 for 1. He, of course, got the double down the left field line last time up. This time, the 1-2 pitch strikes him out. And it's going to bring up Hector Leon, who's 0 for 1 now. A 1-2 count again. 1 out, no one on. Hector Leon swings through strike 3. That's 2 away. And in comes Okuyama, who is 0 for 1. 2 and 2's the count this time with 2 out and no one on. Can we get something going here? No, we cannot. And that's a very disappointing 4th innings for the Ham Fighters. We are still 2-0 up. Kikuchi to continue to Nishino, who is 0 for 1. 1 and 1's the count. That is a ground ball. Leon has it over to first. Kiyomiya makes the play, and that is 1 out. Fantastic. Inui comes up. He's 0 for 1 today. Full count on him. And he draws a walk. Runner at first with 1 out for Akita, who is 0 for 1. 2 and 1's the count on him. That's popped up. Hosokawa and Leon come in for it. Hosokawa pulls away. Leon makes the catch. And that is 2 out with the runner at first for Kinami. This would be Kinami, wouldn't it? Anyway, he got hit, I think, last time up. 2 and 2 is the count. It's an infield little grubber thing. Kikuchi just ranges off the mound, picks it up, casually throws it to first, and then I'll do it for the 4th. We are still 2-0 up. Makamuru comes up. He, of course, got the 2 RBI double last time. What can he do this time? 1 and 2's the count. This pitcher loves a 1-2 count, doesn't he? There's an error from the shortstop, and Makamuru will reach. Runner at first. And the pitcher now, Kikuchi, lay down a bunt, mate. Just lay down a bunt for us. He does. It didn't look a particularly good one, but it does the job. Runner goes to second, 1 away. And it's going to be Hayashi, coming in, who is 0 for 2. What can he do with this one? That is well hit, but straight to shortstop, and that is 2 away as the catcher goes back to second, and it's up to Panic to try and drive in this run. He's 1 for 2 today. 1 and 1's the count. 2 out, 1 on. Panic pops her up, and that'll do it for the top of the 5th. We can't take advantage of the error. It is still 2-0 to the Ham Fighters, and Kikuchi will come back out to face Fujita, who is 0 for 1 today. Now, are they going to pinch hit their pitcher? That's the big question here, isn't it? 2 and 2's the count on this guy. He gets struck out. This is looking back, they are keeping their pitcher in, who is 0 for 1. But this is looking as though it's back to the very best of Kikuchi. Maybe he just had a little bit of a rough patch that sort of killed his ERA early on in the season. He can start pulling it back down again. There's 2 away as the catch is made in centre field, and it's Funakoshi coming in, who is 0 for 2 today. First pitch swing from him. He pops it up again. Okuyama is out there in centre field. He should make a simple catch going back towards the track. That'll end the 5th. We are still 2-0 up, and they are still hitless. Hosokawa comes up now to lead us off. He's 0 for 2 today. Can he get something going? 1 and 2 is the count. Hosokawa tied in a knot. And that is an 11th strikeout of the game. Kiyomiya comes up now. He's 1 for 2 today. 1 and 2's the count. He strikes out as well. I tell you what, he is getting a few strikeouts, isn't he? Kikuchi comes up. He's 1 for 2 today. 2 and 2's the count with 2 out, no one on. And Kikuchi strikes out for number 13 for their pitcher. And it's almost a miracle that we have any runs at all, but we do somehow manage to have a lead. Kikuchi now to face Sasaki, who has been hit and walked. And this time he grounds it to Hosokawa at second, and that will be 1 away. In comes Oyama, who is 0 for 2. Still in a hot streak. 1 and 0's the count. He has hit it to centre field. Okuyama is there, and he makes the play for 2 away. It's Nishashino coming in, who is 0 for 2, and we've got rid of his hot streak. 0 and 1's the count. That's popped up as well. It's going to be, who's in left field today? Panic, isn't it? He's there. He makes the play, and that ends the 6th. They are still hitless. Are we going to witness, I shouldn't say it because it'll jinx it, are we going to witness a no-hitter? It's a pitching change as Sunwoo Lee comes in. His ERA is .550 this season. Hector Leon's going to face him. Hector is 0 for 2 today, I believe. I don't think he's got on base yet. Hector Leon welcomes Lee to the game with a wonderful hit out to the left centre fence on the full. And Hector Leon, is it a double? Is it a triple? He's turning. He's going for third. And he's going to get there. Hector Leon leads us off with a triple. Excellent, excellent work, Hector. In comes Okuyama now. Infield comes in. He is 0 for 2 today. Can he drive in a run? It's a full count. And he draws the walk. I thought that was a strike. Must have been just inside maybe, or just low. Mokamuri comes in. He's got 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs already. He swings through strike 3 though. That's 1 away with runners at the corners. Kikuchi stays in the game. He's going to have to swing away here. Kikuchi gets it not quite through. It might be a double play. It is. And it ends the 7th. We stretch. with a 2-0 lead still. Nothing has really changed since the second innings. Kikuchi to continue to Inui, who is 0 for 1 today. 2-1's the count. Oh, it's going to be an infield hit. He got a good jump out of the batter's box, and there goes, I shouldn't have said anything. There goes the no-hitter. In the 7th, they get their first hit, and it's not a proper hit, it's a bitch hit, isn't it? But anyway, Kikuchi gives up a hit. It's Akita coming in to bat. He's 0 for 2 today. A first pitch swing. Can we pull a double play off, I wonder? We just might, you know. Hosokawa to Leon to Kiyomiya. And let's pretend that hit never happened. Can we wipe that off the scorebook, please? Kinami comes in now. He's 0 for 1 today. 0-1's the count. He gets it up the middle. There's a second hit. We can't really complain about that one. That is a good solid, a good solid line drive straight back up the middle. And Fujita comes in. He is 0 for 2 today. And have we got the pick off at first? I'll have some of that. Kikuchi making them pay for their hits with a double play and then a pick off at first. And Sunwoo Lee continues to Hayashi, who is 0 for 3 today. 0-1's the count. Hayashi. Does he get himself a hit? It's going to drop in, and it is a leadoff single for Hayashi. Excellent, excellent stuff. He's not the quickest. It's Panic at the plate. He is 1 for 2, and he has hit into a double play. Run, Panic. Is he quick enough? No, he's not. And just like that, it's 2 away, and it's Hosokawa to the plate, who's 0 for 2 and not had a particularly good day at the plate. A first pitch swing from him. He has popped her up into right field, and that'll do it for the 8th. We still have that 2-0 lead. Is Kikuchi going to continue? He is to Fujita, who is 0 for 2 today. 2-2's the count. He has hit it straight back to the pitcher, easy as you like, over to first, and that's 1 away. In comes Hojo to pinch hit. He is batting .261 this season. Full count on him. And that is popped up. Kiyomiya's there at first. Oh! Interference from the runner umpire. It's a terrible error by Kiyomiya. I could have caught that barehanded. Funakoshi comes in with a runner at first. 2-2's the count. There's a strikeout for 2 away. And it's Sasaki who is at first, at the plate, sorry. He's 0 for 1 today. That's a ground ball. Hosokawa has that. 2 hands, please, Kiyomiya. He makes that play. And that ends the 8th. We go to the 9th. Still 2-0 up. Kiyomiya to lead us off. You owe us for the mistake, mate. There's a pitching change. This guy's ERA, after 27.2 innings pitched, is 0. Let's see if we can ruin that for him. Come on, Kiyomiya. It's a full count on the leadoff man. And that is well hit down the right field line. It's a leadoff single for Kiyomiya. And I really, really would like to add a run to this guy's ERA. Just ruin it for him. It's Kikuchi that comes in now. He's 1 for 3 today. Oh, they've looked for the pickoff and they've got him. Kiyomiya snoozing at first base. And the bases are emptied for Kikuchi now. 1-2's the count. Kikuchi hits it well. Kiyomiya, you would have scored on that, you muppet. Kikuchi's going to get himself in at second. A second double of the game for him. I think he hit a double earlier on, didn't he? And that is a 1-out double, runner at second, and you do, maybe it wouldn't have been a scoring Kiyomiya, but it certainly would have been runners at second and third with no one out. Hector Leon now. What can he do? A first pitch swing. They're walking him. That brings up Okuyama. They don't trust you, mate. They think you can get you out. He's 0 for 2 today. It's another first pitch swing. He has hit into a double play, and that'll do it for the 9th. We go into the bottom of the innings. We only have that 2-run lead. Is Kikuchi going to go for the shutout? He is not. Harsh. It's Jose coming in to clean it up, though. It is Oyama to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. Let's see that if Jose can finish this off for us. 1-0 is the count. He has 20 saves this season and leads the league in saves. That is well hit to start things off, and it is off the wall on the full. Okoyama is there. Good throw in, but it's a leadoff double, and the tying run will come to the plate. What's happened here? Why is Oyama gone out of the game? Oh, he came in. Okay. So the pitcher's come in a different slot. Oyama's gone out. And why wouldn't we just put him in centre field? He's a centre... Anyway. Everybody relax. Jose now to Nishino, who is 0 for 3 today. Make that 0 for 4. There's a strikeout. Inui comes in. He's 1 for 2. It's a full count. We don't want tying run aboard. We don't get tying run aboard. That should be out at... Oh, it's a loose throw. We do have tying run aboard, and we have, worse than that, a run across the plate. I don't know who the error is going to be charged to, but it's a second error, and we're not going to throw this away. The go-ahead run is now at the plate. Come on, Jose. It's Akita who is 0 for 3. 1 and 2's the count. That's popped up. It should be a simple catch. Can we keep the runner at second? We cannot. The tying run is 90 feet away. They're down to their final out. It's Obata coming in to pinch hit. He's batting 276. Come on, Jose, first pitch swing. Please, Jose, get him. It's popped up. Panic is there. Harai is there. Panic makes the catch, and we scrape a nail biter against the Tigers. So Kikuchi back to his very, very best form. That's more like what we expect of him. ERA goes down to 4. And 8 shutout innings. Absolutely magnificent stuff from Yusi. And yeah, great to see him back on his very best form. If we have a quick look at what that means for the standings, and well, we go a game and a half clear of the Hawks. We put a little bit of a dent in the Tigers, but I get the feeling we'll be seeing them again this season. Well, certainly I hope so anyway. We're only 3.5 games out of 4th, so it's still very, very tight. But yeah, there we go. That kind of is what it is. Now, if we check the schedule, the next major event on July 1st is International Free Agents. It's an amateur free agents. International Free Agent signing begins. So we'll come back for that. We'll have a look and see who's available. So it'll be Chiba away. That's back off just regular league play, not interleague play. So that'll be an important game. We've got a few more interleague games to come yet. So hopefully this will be the beginning of a turnaround, and we can really look to kick on and make sure that we are cementing ourselves as the best team in the Pacific League. But until next time, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time for some international amateur free agents. Take care.